Welcome back, crackheads. Dr. Chris here, and today our pop star is Shannon with Pretty Smart Law. Shannon, how you doing?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thanks for coming in and letting us record your adjustment today. What's kind of the main thing you're getting adjusted for, or getting chiropractic for?
Well, I was experiencing a lot of neck pain, but with the treatment, it's been getting alleviated. But um, just a little tenderness in my neck. So I'm here for an alignment and adjustment, and whatever else you have for my back, I'm
All
all
right.
yours.
There we go. Yeah, well, we can definitely take care of that. As you guys know, if you've seen any of my other videos, chiropractic, neck pain, back pain, headaches, and car accident injuries are our bread and butter. So we'll be able to take care of this no problem. And since you're an attorney, one of my last videos was about my last patient was in a car accident, and I went into detail about what I knew about personal injury and insurance. And since you're the expert, I was wondering if I could ask kind of you some questions kind of as we're working,
Sure,
so you can give
sure.
your insight on that.
Yes, of course.
Awesome, cool. All right, so let's have you get started by lying face down for me.
All right.
So face in the paper there, arms down below your head. And since you are wearing a dress today, I'm just gonna...
Sorry, I'm coming from work.
No, not a problem. I'm just gonna cover you up with a sheet just so we don't have any more wardrobe malfunctions. Our last video, Shannon, this is actually Shannon's second round. Our last one had to didn't quite make it. All right, perfect. So just relax for me. I love your hair. Your hair looks really nice. Okay, gonna start you off with a nice little massage. All right. All right. So again, I treat a good amount of patients who've been involved in car accidents. And from a medical perspective, from a chiropractic perspective, the reason why is because anytime we treat patients all day, every day who haven't been in any type of trauma because they suffer from misalignments that we get on a daily basis just from having poor form and poor posture. So when people are in an accident, that impact causes those misalignments instantly. So you always need to see a chiropractor after any type of a trauma to correct those misalignments and heal from those injuries. So I see a lot of people who have been in car accidents. So Shannon, if somebody's in a car accident, sorry to put you on the spot, but what would be the steps that person would take after being in a car accident?
Well, I think the first thing is to assess the people in the car and yourself. You obviously want to contact the police or, the emergency, call 911. That's always the first step. A lot of people think, oh, I don't want to call the police or get my insurance involved. That's going to cost me more money, when it's actually the alternative. Not calling them or getting them involved and not contacting the police often make our policies and fees go up. So the second thing I would say is document everything. With our cell phones and video, take as many pictures of your vehicle and any physical injuries people may have. That would be my second bit of advice. And three, from the criminal defense world, just remain quiet until the authorities get there, because a lot of times as humans we want to make statements, but oftentimes those statements get remembered by the other parties and potentially could be used against you, or hurt any potential claims or recovery you have.
Those are absolutely amazing tips. Those are things that I didn't even mention before. So that's awesome from the legal perspective. So I really like the documentation, like using your phone, like take pictures of everything, any damage. Because I've had cases like that. I had a patient in here the other day who got hit, but they left the scene and now they're trying to say that they didn't even get hit, that the driver wasn't even in an accident.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was super random.
Well, and that kind of goes to the next point, which you might have touched on with your other client, is in Florida, we have certain deadlines which you need to inform your insurance and also to seek medical treatment. So it's important that you document these things and go see your medical and chiro provider so you can have them documented. So if things like that do happen, your insurance or hopefully uninsured motorist coverage will cover it.
Nice. Okay, let me get one adjustment here and then I'll have a follow-up question for you.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to start here. All right, a little off to the right. I want you to take a big breath in. Good, and then let all the air out. There you go. Good, perfect. All right, so in the state of Florida, we're in Florida here, practicing in beautiful Winter Park. So if you're in an accident in the state of Florida, you're not at fault, okay? Do you file a claim with your insurance, the person who hits you, their insurance, or do you file a claim with both of your insurances?
That's a trick question, and I'm going to go with both, assuming both cars were there, because in Florida, whether you're at fault or not at fault, we're still considered legally a no-fault state. So you're still under an obligation to inform your own insurance. So your PIP coverage, your personal injury protection coverage, covers your first $10,000 in medical injuries and costs.
Perfect. So see, that's something I tell all my patients listening. I tell you guys that you have to file a claim with your own insurance companies, and there you go. Now you hear straight from an attorney's mouth. So, yep, that's just something you got to do. I know even to me it seems backwards. Like, why do I have to file a claim with my insurance? It wasn't my fault. But Florida's a no-fault state, and you know Shannon explained exactly why. So, thank you.
That's often a good point.
Okay, so a little off to the left here. All right, we're going to tap these back into place. Whoop! Okay. Okay, and then let me check your hips here real quick. All right, keep your right leg straight. Raise it as high as you can for me. Good, you can let it down. And then same thing on the other side. Good, good, and let it down. Okay, was one side harder or more painful to raise?
I feel like my left side was a little bit more.
Okay, let me have you cross your left foot over your right foot. All right, good, good. Okay, let's get these sacrum put back into place. Okay. So Shannon, sacrum is rotated counterclockwise. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a drop and we're just gonna spin your tailbone back into place, all right? All right, good, nice and easy. Good, two more. Last one. All right, good. You can uncross your feet for me. Okay, let's check your leg lengths here. All right, so Shannon, 2 questions.
Yeah.
All right, first, when should someone in a car accident consider getting an attorney? And then second, like what should somebody look for? What makes one personal injury attorney better than the next one? So 2 questions there.
I think it's always important to...
Sorry, let me have you turn on your side, face towards me.
Okay. I think it's important to have an attorney whether you're in a car accident or not. Just because with so many things going on in the world and families, you know, things come up, but it's always important just to have someone you can trust. So then you can kind of find someone, going to your next question, who's experienced in that field. And oftentimes I think advertisers and people who are good at marketing get the first call, but often you're not getting the personalized individual care you get at small businesses. So I say call and ask the questions and go with who your gut feels most comfortable with, because with the internet you can almost research everything. Because the one thing in personal injury attorneys, we're all going to deal with the same set of facts and the same insurance policies. So you want to make sure you have someone that you can trust. So if you are in an accident, call them immediately so you are making sure you're getting the benefits of your policy and your protections.
Gotcha. Perfect. All right, good. Just relax. We're just going to get this hip put back nice and easy.
Ooh.
There you go. Yep. Good, good. Good cracks too. Okay, other side for me. Okay. Perfect. Careful. There you go. Good. Bend this top leg for me. Good. And then let me have arms here. There you go. Perfect. And a little lower on this side, nice and easy. There you go. Good. Okay, good. You can lie on your back for me. All right, face up. All right, cool. There, perfect. And then let's get your neck here. Moment you've been waiting for, right?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so pretty much if you're in an accident, you should call right away. And then, what about, sorry, there, okay, that's perfect, you can relax. What about, I've had a lot of patients who are in hit and runs. So they're, someone hits them and then the person leaves the scene.
Right.
So, what kind of advice can you give to, or what should people do if they're in a hit and run scenario? And then, I guess answer that first, and then I'm done.
Yeah, that's a very good question. So not only does my answer come up in hit and run situations, it comes in when people are in catastrophic and very horrific accidents, which goes to my answer of make sure you have great uninsured motorist coverage. That covers you in the event you are hit by someone that does not have insurance or involved in a hit and run where, the adverse party, the person that hit you, can't be found. So, we often think car insurance covers our car. Well, I feel the most valuable asset is not the car, it's the people in it. So uninsured motorist coverage can help protect the people inside the car. So that's why I say uninsured motorist coverage is one of the best things to have for hit and runs, but really to, protect the people and persons in the vehicles as well.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, so that was going to be like my next question. And hang on, we got to adjust this real quick. Good. Nice and easy.
Yes. Now you see why I was waiting for you.
Yeah. Yeah. So then my other question was, if someone hits you and you have a horrific injury, like you said, and they just don't have insurance, I mean, then what happens?
You are stuck either trying to sue someone that probably doesn't have the money because they didn't have a good insurance policy.
Makes sense.
And you may or may not be able to recover. So that's, again, why I say have your own insurance, because any coverage that they lack, you would be responsible for. And it's almost like, why do we have 10,000?
Right.
And that's all that your insurance or theirs would indemnify your insurance for. And that's why you want to have good coverage so you can help offset anything that might be over 10,000 or so catastrophic.
Okay. All right. This side is a little tight. Thank you for that. So this side's a little tight at the top, like C1, C2. This is going to be a good one. Nice and easy.
Oof.
Yeah, I can feel that one. That one was tight. That was the juice right there.
Oh, it feels so much better.
Yeah, just instant relief, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good. So the cracks, just a little bit on chiropractic, is a release of gas and calcium that builds up in those joints. So that crack releases all that, instantly relieves any type of pressure or tension you were feeling at that level or that joint. All right, perfect. Let me help you up. All right, you are all straight. Yep.
Thank you.
And then, great job. How's your neck feel?
I feel like a new person.
We got some.
My neck feels amazing.
Yeah, we got some great cracks, both sides there. That should feel a lot better. Make sure you drink plenty of water.
Okay.
Make sure you ice, right? You always want to ice. If you have pain, you always want to ice.
Okay.
20 minutes on, 1 hour off. All right? Oh, and since I got you on camera here, all right, I'm going to give you guys my $1 million tip for only $2, all right? So you want to get, especially for your neck, if you have neck pain, you want to get a bottle of water, $2. I don't know how much a bottle of water costs, probably maybe cheaper. Get a bottle of water, let some of the water out, put the cap back on, freeze it, take it out of the freezer, wrap it in a paper towel, and then I want you to lie flat on your back with the water bottle under your neck.
Okay.
All right? Because that's going to restore that cervical lordosis in your neck. We all want that reverse curve, but our neck's straightened out because we're always looking down at our phones.
Right.
All right, so lie on that bottle of water, a bottle of ice for 20 minutes on, hour off.
Awesome.
That'll help to decrease pressure in your neck, and you get the anti-inflammatory effect from the ice. So you kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Great tip.
Yep, there you go. And I had one more question for you because I'm very interested. Obviously, like I said, I'm almost in that same industry, right? So that what you said, like, $10,000 is such low, minimum for people to carry. So I know in Florida, they've been talking about, they've been trying to push mandatory BI and getting rid of mandatory PI. Can you tell me kind of the pros and cons and what you would recommend as an attorney?
I think not only is mandatory BI important, I'm also an advocate for having mandatory dental coverage too, because often in car accidents, teeth in your mouth are some of the first things that are injured and don't get coverage because they have such larger things, you know, to take care of, and by the time you get to your teeth and your body, things aren't done. And mandatory BI would allow for greater coverage for your whole body. So when we're talking about holistic and total health, you know, I would be an advocate for bodily injury coverage because personal injury protection only covers that potential one person in the car. So if
Right.
bodily injury could cover you, the passengers, it would give us better coverage and holistic treatment for people in a car accident.
Gotcha. Awesome. Cool. Well, thank you for that. That was a great answer.
Thank you.
And thank you again for all the insight and being our pop star today. You did great. If anybody wants to, you know, learn more about that or was in a car accident, you know, reach out to Shannon at Pretty Smart Law.
Yes, thank
All
you
right.
so much. Thanks
Yeah,
for
my
having me,
pleasure.
Dr.
Thanks
Chris.
for coming in.
Thank
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and we'll see you next time. Bye.